Okay, good morning. Today we're going to talk about the PG&E Cash Balance Pension, or the new pension. If you were hired on January 1st of 2013 or later, this is the pension you're participating in. The new pension is different from the old pension in several ways. It doesn't make one better than the other. It just makes them a little different. So stay tuned. This is the PG&E Retirement Show, brought to you by Marathon Retirement Planning. Okay, hi everyone. Again, Dan Leonard here with the PG&E Retirement Show. We're live on Facebook each week on Monday. We shoot for 11 a.m., but this week, again, out of the office traveling. So we're going to do the show a little earlier today. The replays will be available on YouTube tomorrow. We try to get those up as soon as possible, generally when we get back in the office. Glad to have you with us. Again, I'm Dan Leonard, your PG&E Retirement Specialist with Marathon Retirement Planning. Each week we cover a topic related to your PG&E benefits, whether it be the pension, the 401k, your healthcare benefits, RIMS of balance, or something maybe more general like Social Security and Medicare. But we try to cover something that will be beneficial for you in planning for retirement each week. So please tag your coworkers so they can share in this information. And don't forget to like the page and subscribe so you'll get updates when we have new videos coming out each week. So again, today, the new pension. Key dates are going to be January 1st, 2013. So if you were with the company before that, you have what they call the old pension or the final pay pension. But everybody that's been hired since then has the new cash balance pension. And what that means on the cash balance side is there is an actual dollar value that you could take when you retire. So it's a cash balance. So again, that's one of the features, but there are some features that the new pension has that the old pension didn't. First, if you're working for the company and you decide to leave for a better job opportunity, if that's the reason, or you move and you're going to go to a different part of the country. So when you leave, if you were vested in the old pension, what would happen is you'd get what they call a vested annuity certificate, which at age 55 you could turn on that income stream. But with the new pension, what happens is you can take the balance and roll it into an IRA because there's a cash balance. So they would calculate that number, and let's just say for argument purposes, it's $300,000. You could get a check for $300,000 made out to a retirement account. You roll it over, put it in your IRA, and now that's your money. Now, at that point, PG&E has no responsibility for what happens to it. It's your money. It's a self-directed IRA, and you're in charge of how that money's managed. In the future, if you want to buy an annuity stream with it, you can do that. But you would have the lump sum. The second place that it's different is when you retire. With the old pension, when you calculate the pension, they give you a number, so many dollars a month. With the new pension, they do the same thing. They'll give you this many dollars, or this is what you have, and this is the payment you get each month. But you have the option to opt out of that and take a lump sum and roll that into an IRA where you have that money kind of in your control. Again, you're shifting the responsibility from PG&E, because if you take the annuity payout, they're guaranteeing that payment stream. But if you say, no, I'd rather have the big pile of money, and you put it into an IRA, then you're responsible for the results from that point forward. And, if you run out of money or the performance isn't as good, then that's on you. The third part that's different is really for your heirs, because again, whether you take the lump sum or the annuity payment, when that money runs out, it's gone. So if you took the pension payments for you and your spouse's lifetimes, obviously those will pay out each and every month until you both pass, but then there is no remainder left for your heirs. If you take the lump sum, you're responsible to make that last. But if you do, whatever is left is then available for your heirs. So the trick is, how much of your income do you want guaranteed? If you want a larger amount guaranteed, well, then you take the pension, because then the risk for the returns is on PG&E. If you feel like you can make what you have last your entire lifetime, then taking the lump sum might be the right option, because then that gives you an amount to leave to an heir. So that's more of a personal decision, and that's part of what we do at Marathon Retirement Planning is we'll sit down with you and walk you through the steps to figure out how much income you need in retirement and how much that can be reasonably produced with the least amount of risk possible. But again, that's part of what we do for people. Some of the things that are different or key features, I guess, in the new pension is the vesting. The old pension was a 5-year vesting schedule or reaching the age of 55. The new pension, you just need 3 years of service or reach age 55. The percent that the annuities pay out is relatively similar, but the way that amount is calculated is different. So what happens is on the new pension, instead of taking a series of numbers to come up with the actual payment, what they're calculating is the balance. And the way they calculate that balance is by taking your years of service and your age. So there's what the formula looks like, or age and years of service. So let's say you started at age 25 and now you're 55. Well, at 55, you have 55 years of service plus, 55 years of age and 30 years of service because you started at 25, right? So that would be 85. So what that means is each year at age 80, at 55, at 56, at 57, they're going to contribute 10% of your salary to your pension account. And the way the formula works is it starts as when the combination of years of service and age are below 40, it's 5%. When it's between 40 and 49, they contribute 6%, 50 and 59, 7%, 60 and 69, 8%, and then 70 and 79, 9%. Anything 80 years of service, 80 points, which is years of service and age or greater, they contribute 10%. And that number continues to build. You get interest on it each year. And when you finally say, I'm ready to retire, then they calculate what the pension or the lump sum would be. And you have the option to choose between those. The final part that makes this an excellent pension plan for you is your contributions to this entire plan are zero. It's all company funded. The only place you're contributing in for retirement is going to be to your 401k. And this is a completely separate plan from your 401k. So with the new pension, you have a choice on your hands. How much of your income do you want to be responsible for the risk or the fluctuation in value, and how much do you want guaranteed? The stronger the desire to have guaranteed income, the more likely you are to take the guaranteed annuity payment. The less likely you are, or the lower the desire to have that guaranteed income, you would take the lump sum, leaving the potential to leave some money for your heirs. But that is a totally personal choice, and that's why you do need to sit down and do a little planning before you get to retirement, so you know exactly what your options are and what you think you'll do. So that's it for this week. We really appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned each week at 11 on Facebook. Look for the YouTube replays. You can post comments in the comment section below. As we see those come in, we'll respond to them, even if it's after this video has been posted. And again, tag your coworkers at PG&E to help share this valuable information with them. Again, I am Dan Leonard Dan Leonard with the PG&E Retirement Show with Marathon Retirement Planning. So again, Dan Leonard, you can reach me at 925-726-4015 or by email at dan@mrppfg.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great week and look forward to talking to you next Monday.